So we've always had what we called butterfly gardens in our neighborhoods. I've spent a lot of time with the Nature Conservancy and Okies for Monarchs and learned a little bit more about what that really meant and what it really meant for our pollinators. I'm Trish Morris, Community Development Project Manager for Ideal Homes and Neighborhoods. A lot of our pollinators are in trouble simply because we are humans and we invade their space and take away their habitat. So I felt that it was important that if we were going to do this, we did it correctly, to provide a corridor through our neighborhoods to let these pollinators thrive and grow, and then also provide a really neat learning opportunity for the kids that live in our neighborhoods. One of the things that we really want to do for our homeowners is to provide that little piece of nature that you may not get living in a neighborhood, and so that was our main goal. So like I said, I spent a lot of time with the Nature Conservancy, and I was invited to join their Leadership Academy during, it was like 4 or 5 years ago, and I just have spent a lot of time with a lot of great thinkers. And so that program opened just a lot of doors for us to make partners with people, to learn from differing ideas. I saw people at big companies like Dell doing the butterfly gardens, and so I'm like, if Dell can do this and Cox conserves, and I'm like, we can totally pull this off. And so just asking them their ideas, and then just getting to spend some time with Okies for Monarchs and going to some of their seminars, really learning about what is needed for the monarchs and other pollinators. It really gave me like that little push and extra passion I needed to make sure we did this right.
My name is Larissa Balzer, and I am the Community Engagement Coordinator with the Nature Conservancy of Oklahoma. And we are a founding member of a collaborative organization called Okies for Monarchs. And through this program, we are doing a huge campaign statewide to let all Oklahomans and Okies know that they can help save monarch butterflies and other pollinators. And we need them so that we can have food to eat and beautiful nature to experience. So we were so glad to have Trish Morris participate in the Oklahoma Conservation Leadership Academy program. She was so enthusiastic and inspired to plant pollinator habitat in these housing developments. And it's important to do so because monarchs and other pollinators are declining. They are literally disappearing from the planet, and that is a direct result of habitat loss from development and other things that we've done. So by putting it back in these neighborhoods, we're not only helping pollinators survive because we need food to eat, but everyone that lives here gets to experience a beautiful piece of wildlife and nature too.
So you should start seeing monarchs now. We've seen little pepperings of them. I personally have a little garden out in my front yard, and we've already seen some. But towards the end of September, early October, you'll really start to see the big wave of monarchs come through Oklahoma and make their way down into Mexico, where they will winter. So the one way homeowners can help plant their own garden is, of course, milkweed. Milkweed is available through most of our local nurseries. So if you just look up local nurseries on the website or on the internet, you'll get some pulled up and go buy some. Of course, the other thing is nectar. Butterflies require nectar to grow and thrive. So just plant flowers so they have something to land on and drink from and make their way down to Mexico.
So if you're looking to plant a pollinator habitat to attract monarchs and other buzzing butterflies and bees to your home, you can go to nature.org/okmonarchs or okiesformonarchs.org. We have tons of resources, lists, plants, milkweed, they're everywhere. We even have suggestions on where you can buy them.
So if you're looking for our current butterfly gardens, you can come into Trailwoods, which is located off of Flood, and you can come in and go onto Bluefish and just hop on that trail and you follow it. You'll come into some of our gardens, as well as out by our pond areas. And then if you go into Greenleaf Trails, we have several gardens that are set up, but the one that is currently producing some great milkweed and hopefully produce some great monarchs is located off Montane Drive in Greenleaf Trails.